Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Katie back again with another video for the channel. Oh my gosh, y'all, where have I been? A lot has happened. I had a baby, I'm trying to recover. I moved into a new place. My life has just been all over the place and I have not been able to catch up with you guys, but today we are gonna address it. In today's video, we are gonna be talking about 10 things I wish I knew before becoming a mother at 20 years old. So let's stop rambling, let's jump right into this video. The first thing I'm gonna start with is knowing that life is gonna return back to normal sooner than later. And it's just a process everyone has to take when they have kids. It's definitely a lot you have to become adjusted to, and it's just like a whole nother human you have to care for and take accommodations for, of course. I know it sounds a lot easier said than actually done. Just knowing that every day baby boy is getting older and he's getting closer to being more independent is definitely very rewarding in the moments where you're like, damn, another bottle, damn, another diaper. Like, it's a kind of a lot when you're doing this 24 hours a day. But I did not think about that when I was not pregnant, so yeah. Number 2 is definitely the sense of empowerment and like, I'm that page, like, for sure, because after having a baby, you can either like go two ways. I know there's some people that suffer with like super bad postpartum and stuff, and then there's like other people like me. I'm just ready to get back to regular life, and I know it's not like that for a lot of people, but thank God it's definitely been my case, which is super fortunate. I've been ready to go to the gym. I've been ready to start taking care of myself, because with pregnancy, you can't really do a lot. You can't eat a lot. You can't, you're not yourself. So as soon as I had baby boy, I was ready to get back to it. So that's been a blessing for sure. Third is definitely the love, you guys. Like, the love you just share with this little human is just so undescribable, and like the connection we have is like so unreal. Literally, he knows I'm his mom even though he's like 2 months old. He just craves me. So it's like, it just is very rewarding to know that like a human loves you so deeply and like needs you almost. Like, I don't know how to like really describe that, but because it's such a like undescribable love. I know it sounds kind of cliche, but it's true. The other ones are kind of more, I kind of thought about, but I kind of like overlooked while I was pregnant and when I was deciding to like have a baby. But I did not realize that all of our vacations, going out to eat, just like a lot of things that we enjoy like highly would have to be cut out the picture. Like, I for sure thought like, oh, I'm gonna have a chill baby, we're gonna be able to continue living our lives. Like, no, it doesn't really work like that, and you have to sacrifice a ton. And I didn't really realize that while I was pregnant. I just thought that, when they're newborns, all they do is sleep, and I was still gonna be able to continue my regular life, but that's not the case. I barely have time to shower, if that sums it up for you. The next one is definitely wanting to have friends and family close, but like the fear of like just like COVID and the fear of like people judging your parenting style and just like having their 2 cents being brought in when it's really not needed. Like, I don't really need any of that, but I would love to have my loved ones around, but it's kind of hard when everyone feels so entitled to just barge in your life. So that's definitely been a struggle. That's something that I did think about when I was pregnant, but I did not know the levels that people would take that to, and like actually like living through it and like seeing how comfortable people get. I'm good on that, and that's one of the reasons I had to get our own place, because I'm like, we can't keep tolerating this kind of stuff. So that's why we kind of had to go. But my next one is struggles of getting back to your own person and finding a routine for yourself. Not like baby, because baby is its own thing, but like finding something that still works for you, something that still allocates some time for yourself, for your mental health, because that is mega overlooked once baby's here. Your life does revolve around baby, but you do have a life and you do need to live it, and you do need to do what makes you happy. So just finding a good balance between the two If you can do that, you will be solid, girl, because I'm trying to, it's very, very tough managing life, managing work, managing baby, managing everything. Just life is crazy. And it's like, if you don't stay calm and focused, it will overburden you, and mental health is, you know, at risk when that happens, for sure. Next one that I was not aware about was, you know, how crazy and wonky your emotions can get when you're sleep deprived. I've never been this sleep deprived in my life, so I never knew like how that would really look. Ethan and I in the past were like butting heads a lot, especially that first month, because that's when it was crazy. But you know, we're starting to manage it a little better, and we're not arguing as much. But definitely that first month, be fucking weird, because I can't even like explain it to you guys how, you know, like a zombie you feel. It's so crazy. The next one is so mad overlooked when you're pregnant. I feel like everyone plans to just breastfeed, and it's just gonna be so simple. And you know, a lot of mothers glorify breastfeeding and like make you feel like shit if you're not doing it, which sucks, because it's like not that easy, and you're expected to either latch baby and get your milk supply up that way. But okay, what about baby can't latch? That was baby boy's case. He was not latching. Okay, so I was dependent on pumping, and let me tell you, if you want to establish a milk supply while pumping, you have to pump literally like every hour. That's not realistic for me, not realistic for good mental health for myself. And it's just, it was very tough. And I tried to do it for the first 2 months, but I'm at the point where I'm like, you know, this is not really benefiting me. It's not really benefiting baby boy that much. Like, he's getting what, an ounce? A bottle is probably breast milk out of like the 50 that are actually formula. So I'm like, this is pointless. I'm hurting myself more than helping, I think. And I just decided to stop breastfeeding. So the next one kind of relates to like the other one I kind of touched on, but it's that elders don't really respect young parents, and it kind of sucks because, you know, at the end of the day, parents know what's best for their children, especially mom. But it kind of just sucks because it's like everyone feels entitled to give you their 2 cents when, you know, it's really not needed at the moment, because you're already struggling with baby, and you're already struggling with your mental health, and struggling with debating with yourself if that's the right decision. And, you know, someone else's 2 cents isn't really helpful. So, you know, just save it. And it kind of sucks because as new parents, you do have to deal with it. And finally, last is, I wish I would have knew that, you know, fuck expectations, and fuck being like the super mom, and like, you know, just do what you can. And, you know, life is going to be okay. Life is going to continue. The world is not going to end if there is laundry up to here. And, you know, who cares? Like, it's life. We're getting through it. And who cares if you can't cook every night? Like, everything's gonna be okay. But definitely when I was pregnant, I used to like nest so bad, and I would just like hope to carry that energy while I had baby boy. I'm like, I can definitely cook. Ethan would be like, I'm definitely gonna take 2 weeks off to get some stress off you. I'm like, no, go back to work. I can manage. I don't need help. But now that baby boy is here, life has changed. Life has completely turned upside down, and you know, I don't care. I honestly don't carry that energy anymore. So I wish I would have knew not to walk into, you know, having baby boy life with those high expectations, because it's not reality. So just forget about it. So yes, those are my 10 tips slash things I wish I would have knew while I was pregnant or while trying to get pregnant, because those are things I really didn't think about. And I think if you have those facts into consideration, you might wait a little bit longer to have a kid or whatever. I don't know, maybe it might motivate you to like get out your family's house before you have a kid, which I definitely suggest, because you know that's not a good mix. But update on me, you guys, I'm doing good. If you couldn't tell by this video, I'm kind of all over the place still, because you know I haven't sat down and like filmed a video in a little bit, but My YouTube room is definitely coming together. It might look a little wonky, but it's definitely coming back together. Now we have natural lighting, which I love, and you know, I love it. We're gonna make it our little spot so we can chill and talk, but I need to get back to baby boy because he's probably getting hungry, so I'm about to go. But I will be back soon, so don't sleep on your girl. I love you guys so very much. Until the next video, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye.